Hi friends. When I was working as a corporate trainer, in the beginning of the training programs, we do something called as an icebreaker. So I used to tell a lot of interesting, simple stories, which you can call it as moral stories, life skill related stories, etc. Let me share one very simple but very important story, which has a very important message for all of us. So as you can see in the picture, so there was a deer. It went to a river to drink water. So as it started drinking water, so a big crocodile started approaching it from front. So sensing it, immediately the deer wanted to rush back into the forest because it came from forest behind. Suddenly it sees the forest is on fire. There is forest fire, wildfire. So it got petrified. Suddenly it turns left, and there it sees a hunter waiting to fire an arrow to shoot it down. So there was only one direction left, right. It starts seeing right, and there stands a huge lion waiting to attack again. So it is encircled by all four sides from death, the potential death. So many times in life, including me, we have all gone through such situations where you feel this is the end of life. You don't see any direction. You don't see any hope, glimmer of hope, what to do. And many a times you don't even have people, well-wishers, friends around you who can help you in those situations. Literally, you see the dead end. And this is one of the reasons many people commit suicide when they hit the dead end. So in that situation, or in those kind of situations, what should ideally we do? So let's go back to the story. So what should a deer or that particular deer do? So it waits for a few seconds, and a twist in the story, the deer was pregnant. So it doesn't know what to do. So finally it relaxes and tells itself, I can't change the situation. However, I can do what I can do. As we say, control the controllables. So the only thing which was under its control was to focus on delivering the baby. It just closed its eyes and started delivering on the riverbank. And because of divine intervention or because of its good luck, suddenly there was a thunderstorm, a lightning, because of which the hunter, right, who was aiming, his aim got distracted, and the arrow went in the direction of the lion, and the lion was hit. Also, it started raining heavily, and the forest fire also got extinguished. So because of the situation, the deer could escape from a situation where it thought literally it's the end of life. It found a hope, a direction in which it can safely move and then live the rest of life. So the message, the moral of the story is, when you hit that kind of dead ends, when you face that kind of situations, instead of thinking too much about what should we do in future, what will happen tomorrow, who will pay my debt, what will happen to my EMIs, what will happen to my relationships, our health, career, education, will I get a seat in a particular college, etc. Instead of thinking too much, what we call as overthinking in NLP, focus on what you can do in that moment and leave everything to the divine. When you do what you have to do to the best of your ability, the divine also will help you by doing what he or she can do from his side or her side. So focus on present. That is why it is called present. Don't worry too much about past, or unnecessarily don't worry about future, and your present will be beautiful. All the best. Have a great weekend.